Hey, what's up guys, it's MZPV here. Today I'm going to be showing you guys on how to do FFA unsetup at a map on Black Ops 7. I've been really enjoying this game recently, so I'm excited to bring you guys this tutorial. I'm sure you guys will enjoy it too. So we're going to go ahead and start off with the game settings. So time limit, obviously you're going to put it to 45 minutes, which is the max. And then you're going to put the score limit to 150 points. Match start time doesn't really matter. Max health, you're actually going to put to 30 points and not 1. With bots, having it on 1 point is terrible. With kill cam, you could choose to either put it on or off. If you put it off, the bots spawn more often. And then you have the field upgrade charges. You want to put both to 10, and you want to put wrap score streaks on. So with the kill cams being set off, the bots are going to spawn more often, which means they're going to get more kills. So you might have to put it up to 200 points, depending on the map. So those are the game settings. All right, so obviously you're going to add bots to the game, so you want to go ahead and add 11 bots and put them all on casual. All right, so now I'm going to show you my preferred class setup and streaks. So I typically like to run this LMG with the belt feed, so I never have to reload. It's pretty nice reloading, kind of pain in the butt with an LMG. And I put on high roller, which you do need that. I put on the V-Lox, is the best pistol. I put tac insurgent with the frag. Those are absolute musts. Then I put on gearhead, scavenger, and bankroll. I believe those to be the best perks for getting to last and also getting your streaks. And then for your streaks, you're going to absolutely need Hellstorm and Rhino. Those are non-negotiables. But what I like to run is VTOL and Legion. Those are both really good for getting to last, considering the score is up to 150, 200. So that's what I recommend. So I'm going to go ahead and go over the Trickshotting class setup that you need. So for the sniper specifically, you need the this muzzle, the Titan R 7.62 compensator. You need the bullet velocity barrel on it. You also need the stronghold stock pad, convergence laser, and the overpressured. You need bullet velocity to be really high if you're shooting, especially over 100 meters. It's necessary. So, and then I put on tac insurgent, and I put on triple green, which is gearhead, fast hands, and charge link. Those are the best. Plus, you get the strategist bonus, which helps you deploy equipment faster. Just for the people who don't know and are brand new to this game. So, yeah. If you guys do use the Hawker, I would recommend these attachments. Basically the same attachments as the VS Recon, but called different names. So you need that muzzle, you need the bullet velocity barrel, you need that stock pad, you need the convergence laser, and you need the overpressured fire mod. So you have the best bullet velocity and best no scopes. So your 2-box also needs a class 2, and by the way, you do need a 2-box to do this glitch, but here's my preferred class setup. So really the primary and secondary gun don't really matter, but you definitely need tac insurgent, a Semtex or a frag that you can kill yourself with gearhead, vigilance, charge link, and cold-blooded. That's just my preferred 2-box class, but you do need a 2-box class. Alright, so first things first, you need to go ham on the bots. So, as you can see here, I'm sweating my ass off against these bots. And that's just kind of how it is during the first couple minutes of the game. You're just basically sweating on bots to get your streaks. Okay, so now I'm going to jump around a little bit, but I'm going to go ahead and show you me getting the glitch. So here's what you need to do. Here's me fending off the bots, which you're going to have to do if you do this. So what you want to do is you want to get your 2-box, have his knife out, hold LT on your 2-box, and then you want to go ahead and call in the Rhino, and right when it hits that third button, you need to knife the back of your main. So I'll go ahead and show the 2-box perspective of that shortly. But it should be something like this. You fall down from the sky. Here I went ahead and called in my Legion, and then I called in my Hellstorm. Don't call in a Legion if you have more than 90 points, by the way. But you want to go ahead and call in your Hellstorm when you're on the sky barrier, and it'll basically get you out of this lock screen that you're in. So, yeah. And once you're on the sky barrier, you can shoot, you can do whatever. You're immune to combat zone, all the above. So now I'm going to go ahead and show you the 2-box perspective. So you want to go ahead and hold out your knife, press LT or whatever it is to do that thing. And then whenever the timing is right with the 3 buttons, go ahead and knife the back of your main and you should spawn out a map. So that's that. All right, so once you call in your Hellstorm and everything's all Gucci, you are actually in God mode and you can bypass all of the combat zones. So go ahead and just keep running, keep running, keep running. Do not call in your Rhino on top of the sky barrier because that will kill you. So just keep running, keep running. This is specifically standoff. Yeah, and then I place my attack. And yeah, that's pretty much it. You just run out of map. And so here's how I get to last. I basically just call in my Legion, and then I get up to like 110 kills, and then I call in my VTOL and just get the rest with the VTOL. You can get very precise kills with the VTOL, but you can get a lot of kills. So the Legion and VTOL I mainly use to get to last with, and it's very effective. I can get to last very quickly within 2 minutes. So yeah, this is what I like to use, and this is why I like to use it, and you guys see now. So I'm going to back up here for just a second. So this is where I like to camp on standoff. This is where I like to boost off my box and kind of protect my box. I have my own little spot on each map, so that's just kind of how I like to do things. But this is what I do to get my Rhino, just in case I fail the Rhino glitch. So this is what happens when you do it too early, whenever you knife yourself too early. So nothing happens pretty much. You just pretty much die. You spawn back in with your Rhino. I also recommend placing your tack just in case something like this happens. So you just spawn it immediately back. But this is how you know you got it too early. All right, so here's how you know if you're too late with it. So if you call in your Rhino and then your 2-box knifes you and your Rhino still calls in, that's how you know you're too late on your timing. So yeah, that's kind of how you know you're too early and too late. And there's also one more scenario I got to show you guys right after this. All right, so this is the last scenario. This is how you know you failed it. So you call it in and you have pretty good timing, but you're just slightly too early. You see how my gun's grainy? So this actually means you have God mode, but you did not get out of map. So you're immune to the bots. Bots can't kill you. As you can see, my gun's really grainy. When I pull out my pistol, it's pretty evident. So this is how you know that you also failed it as well. In order to get rid of this, you just need to call in your Rhino. So that's kind of how that works. So you just need to call it in and get your Rhino again and keep retrying it. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what you do once you get out of map. So you want to place your tack, and then you want to kill yourself with a frag. This is how you kill yourself in God mode. And you spawn in with your Trickshot class and pull out your tack. If you want to die, then you have to pull out a Semtex or a frag. And you can also do this. You can maintain God mode and go for under the maps. You can actually bypass the Stewie barrier. I actually hit a shot like this. These under the maps are fucking closers. They're so far. They're like 400, 500 meters, 600 meters away. So this is how you go for the under the maps. You just have to maintain God mode and kill yourself with a frag or a Semtex by cooking it. So yeah, that's how you go for these types of shots. All right, so I'm going to switch up the map here, just show you guys a different map, I guess. So here's where I basically camp on Scar. Again, I have my own little spot for every map. But I'm going to go ahead and get the Rhino Glitch here shortly. So there we go, I got it. I know I got it. And as soon as I fall down to the sky barrier, I'm going to go ahead and call in my Hellstorm. So I'm going to maintain God mode. All right, and then once I've done everything, I'm going to go ahead and run over to the spot. So yeah, I'll see you guys when I get there. Alright, so here's how you basically go for Sui. So as you see here, I'm actually still in God mode. I don't die to anything. I don't die to death barriers. I don't die to anything. See, I fall straight through the map. So in order for you to get rid of God mode, and always keep this in mind, is to use the Rhino. So if you want to get rid of God mode, if you want to do a spot like this, and it's a lot easier for you to, you know, go for the shy if you just keep dying instead of having to frag yourself each time. This is pretty much how you do it. So, yeah, but if you want to go for under the maps, you need to maintain God mode. But if you want to go for Sui's like this, see, as you can see here, I die. You need to get rid of God mode. So just something to keep in mind. Really good for Sui spots, and that's how you do it. By the way, side note, check out this spot. This spot has not been hit as a Sui yet, and I just want to show you guys a little combo. So, yeah, I would recommend going for this spot. This spot's really fun to go for. All right, now I'm going to show you raid. Now, this specific type of spot is when you can trick shot within combat zones. So spots like Meltdown, raid, and other maps, just quite frankly. You can bypass the combat zone with this method as well. The caveat is that you have to get out with the salt pack, and you have to get out with your trick shot class. So as you see here, I get the glitch, and you call in your Hellstorm, and you're just permanently immune to combat zones and death barriers once you get out with your Hellstorm. So what I like to do on this map is just sit on top of the sky barrier and get to last, then get out. So I'll see you guys when I get to last. Alright, so I'm finally getting to last. Getting to last with the VTOL instead of the just calling in a Legion is pretty terrible. But anyways, I'm here at last, and here I am running over to the spot. And normally combat zone actually kills you here, but it doesn't. So this is a one life thing, so you can't go out of map, place your tack, and kill yourself, because once you kill yourself, you are now susceptible to the combat zone. So I hope you guys enjoy. There are all the methods that you really need to know on this game. I'm going to show you guys a couple of shots at the end. Some shots I hit with using this method, specifically unset up on bots. I'm looking forward to seeing a lot more people hit on unset up PM. So, yeah, hope you guys enjoy, and peace out. Thank you for watching.
Holy shit! You hit it? I just hit it! Oh my god! Let's go! Holy shit! Oh my god! Holy shit! I just hit it! Wait, it's a minute? Let's go! No, I just hit it blue! Holy oh my god! Dude, let's go! Holy shit! I just hit it! Oh my god! Yo, let's fucking go! Holy shit! I just hit it!